ado, so let me recording in progress. Okay. So without further ado, so let me start share my sharing. So let me share my screen first. Okay. So can see my screen, right? Oh, good. Okay, thanks. So who am I? So I'm Alice. Okay, so one of the coach in wellness experts. So who am I actually? So I'm actually quite simple. So I'm a daughter for a beautiful couple. Okay, and I'm a sister for a pretty lady, I would say. And I'm definitely a proud mom for one handsome boy. Okay, so this is just a very simple that in who am I? Okay, and I definitely is an ordinary lady, nothing special, nothing shy or outstanding. And I will say I actually also an introvert person. Yeah. I'm not the star, or definitely is not a person that will shine in the group. Yeah, I will not be like a focus in the group, but I really love meeting people. So I love to have like a lot of gathering event, like a group that like those team spirit events. So definitely I love to meet people. I love to know each other a little bit more. Yeah. So this is just simple as me. I mean, this is my background. Okay. So by hearing these introductions, I believe that you all should roughly guess that I'm coming from a small family. I mean, small size of family. So I started from a couple of beautiful beautiful couples. So both of them actually bring me to the world. Yeah. So this is me, looks confused. I don't know what I'm standing there, and I don't know what happened at that time. So 3 years down the road, they actually bring me another sister, bring me a sibling. So 3 years after, then I have someone can actually play with me during my childhood. And this is how we actually have a family with 4 members. We are really a small size family, but this family, we are growth in full of love. I would say my parents, they are just giving all their love to us. That whatever they can give to us, they will just contribute to us, just give to us, just not, I mean, all their even how busy they are, actually they will still take very good care of our growing since young. Yeah. So since young, I'm actually in the family cultures, like we have a lot of celebrations. So I have since like 1 year old, started from 1 year old. Actually, I have birthday celebrations every year. And we will have a lot of traveling around, like cuti Malaysia. So they will just bring us around Malaysia, and even like go to Singapore. So we actually have like a lot of fun, a lot of laugh, a lot of like smile. Small family, but actually a noisy family that we will. Our relation actually is pretty good, and not only that, even like with our extended family members, we all are actually in a very good relation. So we will have a lot of extended family gathering. So it just like take turn around to go to different uncle auntie house to have chit chatting, have meal, to meet our cousins. So all of us is actually, yeah. So since young, I will say I'm really a happy kid. Yeah, it's happy kids. And even I will say my mom and my dad is actually protected us very well, especially me. I do not know why. So I could not actually go out alone before my SPM. Yeah, so before my Form 5 graduations, I cannot go out alone. So whenever I want to go out, I like need to apply saying that I want to go where, and they will actually fetch me over there and fetch me back. So they will just be my driver. I mean, they will just like know where I'm going, and then what time I'm going, how long I will be there. So it's actually in this kind of protected situations. And in a way, in a summary, it's like I will summarize as I literally like grow in a glass house. Yeah. So it's just like being a lot of love, being protected in that kind of environment. And I even will say that my parents essentially quite pampered us. So just share a little bit that story is that pampered until that extent is I do remember one situation. This is actually since I'm very, I mean, during my primary school, but I remember till now, it's like in one day, I actually literally stand in front of the door. Then that time I would need a color pencil for my next day homework. So when my dad get back home, off the engine, get out from the car and prepared to come into the house, then my mom just told him that your daughter need a color pencils for tomorrow. Yeah, for tomorrow homework to bring to the school. So my dad will just like, oh, okay. So how tired is he? Doesn't matter. He will just say, okay, and he will just get back into the car and get my color pencil done. So get this thing for me to ready for tomorrow. So it's until the extent that they will not have any blaming. So that I no need like you have actually you can just borrow from your friends or your classmates. No, they will not. They will never say this kind of thing, but they will just get the things done for me. Yeah. So this is why I'm saying that full of love, protected, even pampered. I mean, being pampered since young. But somehow, my mom is still a very strict mom. whatever matter that we need to learn, whatever matter we need to done, then she will still need us to learn about it. So including housework. So I'm being pampered, but does not mean that I don't need to do housework. So since young, I mean, since like secondary school onwards, then we will start have a rotate, like the job rotate in the house. It's like who will taking care of the washing toilet or mop the floor. So all these things we have to learn. Yeah. And also my mom is very strict. It's about our attitude and manners. So cannot be a no manner child. So all these things my mom is still teaching us since young. So I will say that both me and my sister is really growing from having a good attitude and manner. It's not something that being pampered, that we will have our ego and we will just like think we are actually stand in a very high position, look down on people. No, this is not something that plant into our brains. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So next is about after you know, we have like 11, 12 years government school time, right? So how many of you actually have written down your ambitions during the standard one? So you actually can put into the chat box so I can have a look. Yeah. So what is your dream, or what's your ambitions that you would like to be? Yeah. So if let's say you all have any dream on it or any ambitions, like in standard one, maybe people will put down that I would like to be police, I would like to be doctor, nurse. I think this is quite common ambitions that everyone will have. But since young, I actually love to be fashion designer. Yeah. So from this photo, you all could see actually not aiming to be model, okay? Actually aiming to become a fashion designer. And I have a very specific things that I want to design. I want to design wedding gown. I do not know why I really admire, I really addicted on the wedding gown, especially in white color. Maybe I feel it's very pure, clean. Yeah, it's actually quite glamorous. So since young, I have actually have a dream that I want to become a fashion designer. So wherever last time we have like those we don't have Astro, right? Last time we have what RTM TV3. So in TV3 actually last time during the weekend they have a half an hour sessions on it. It's talking about fashion show, and actually it's a wedding gown fashion show. So every weekend I will just sit in front of the TV and watch that show, watch that fashion show. So until I end my secondary school, so my parents did ask me like what I want to be. Yeah, what I want to be. I did told them that I want to be fashion designer. So guess what? In fact, my mom literally bring me to the academy to ask for the fashion designer course. Yeah, they actually will ask me what I want to be, and then they will actually bring me to, they will not stop me saying that fashion designer is something not good, there's no future, things like that. They will actually try to see whether this is fit to me or not. So Terry, my mom actually bring me to the one of the academy in Kuala Lumpur. So she brought me there, and surprisingly, actually the cost fees is quite cheap. Honestly, it is not that expensive, but of course, this kind of art or design course, right? The cost fee maybe is quite cheaper, but somehow the not say hidden cost, but the cost behind to complete the course is really expensive. Yeah, you might need to think about, you need to have sewing machine, you need to have a lot of material to in order to come out your design, your product. So after we went to the academy and get back home, then my mom and my dad actually start discussing about it, and they start doing some calculations about like how much the cost, how much that they will need to prepare to help me to have this fashion design course. So of course, yeah, I have forgot to mention this is like I'm not coming from a rich family. Actually, I'm coming from an average, and I will say from average, below average, and then we are just slowly grow up. So at that point, honestly, my parents will not able to um, have such one amount to prepare myself to go for the fashion designer course. And you know, fashion designer is not something that you can complete locally. You definitely have to plan to study overseas. Yeah, and then it's not only like what half year, 1 year, but maybe it's a few years in order to get the certifications, and this is somehow it become sorry. So this is somehow it become my dreams. Yeah. So why I say so is after some discussion, actually my parents did discuss with me as well, saying that probably this is not the cost that, they try to analyze the things with me, is that maybe this is not the cost that we are able to afford at that time. Yeah. And also, fashion designer, maybe at, I back to 20 years ago. So this is, no, 20 years ago, sorry, back to 30 years ago. So this is not something that is popular, and the fashion designer in Malaysia might not that high demand. So with all the analysis, with all the convincing message, so end up where I go. So end up fashion design become dream. So I have this quite boring picture here, which I enroll myself into a finance and accounting course. So why? So actually, there's also a reason. Not saying that everyone go for finance accounting, and I also go for finance accounting. So first of all, in my secondary school, accounts is something that I having a quite good result, which is I also quite love it. This subject. And the other things is about every company need accountants, right? so this is like also something that if you go for the finance accounting, basically you actually can secure a job after you graduate. So this is how I end up choosing finance accounting. Yeah, and start pursuing my degree in finance accounting. Okay. So but what happens? Yeah, with this photo, what you all could see. Yeah, it's like thunderstorm. Yeah, it's something like thunderstorm. There's a sideboard here. Yes. So before I complete my graduations, the final years of graduation, I think as I already mentioned, like in just now, it's like I am being protected, pampered. I don't. I definitely. It's really, I do not need to think about how I spend my life every day. Yeah, it's like my parents is already like arrange it for me, and things like that. So it's a happy case. It's just like happily staying in a comfort environment, a good environment. So, but before my last year of degree, there's something happened. So, but this something happened is also a really a good thing because it's really a turning point of myself. So what happened on that time is my dad business is actually having some issue. Yeah. So it's that having a quite big financial issue that so suddenly the whole family from a lot of laughing, smiling, and all now become worries, very sad, and I keep seeing my mom is actually crying face every day until she can't actually do housework, or she can't I mean, it's just like, you know, there's like something bad happened. Sorry, let me grab my. So something happened is like, just like suddenly your life is like upside down. Yeah. So there's no longer laughing, or there's no longer happy face from everyone. So my mom is just literally crying every day, and at the same time worried, and even, you know, there's like financial issue means that there's a lot of debts behind. So it's not something that easily to fix at that time, and also you will have a lot of legal issue happen, things like that. So from there it's like at that time, at my age, seriously, actually at my age, I think I can do something different, but somehow I'm growing from a family. It's like I don't need to bother a lot of things. So everything has been arranged, prepared for me. So to me, suddenly this is a big change. It's like I don't know what's going on and what's next. I don't know how I can actually help my parents on these situations. So what I can think about it that time is only one thing. Okay, I did think about, like, I do not want to pursue my study, but I only have one thing in my mind. I decided to postpone my last year intake to the next intake. So it's about a 9 months gap. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, guys. Because honestly, this kind of thing I never share with anyone. I think even my bestie. So what I really think about that time is, I just want to. I know that I need to earn money. I know that I can't just continue be a burden for them. You know, it's like the family is already in a very high stress level, and I do not want to be a burden for them anymore. So this is why I decided to postpone my intake, my last year intake, to the next intake, which is 9 months after. So in that 9 months, I actually want to earn fast money. So I decided to go for, so this is also my first time that I went out to work. Yeah, during my secondary school, you know, last time in my century, there's a lot of my friends, my classmates, all these schoolmates, they actually go for a part-time, like 1 hour they pay you like $5-6, 5-6 ringgit. So I never go for this kind of part-time. So that time, seriously, it's my first time going out for a job, asking for a job interview. So I ended up go for become a promoter. Yeah. So I have in that 9 months, but I'm quite blessed that. So seriously, from the learning is like, you see something bad thing happens, but that's not means that this is not something bad, and actually if it can, in return, is actually something good thing happen. good thing could happen on you. So first thing, I didn't choose like I didn't do any analysis like, oh, where I can get the fast money. I just think that, okay, I go for a promoter and then I will have a basic and then I will have an incentive. So, but I quite lucky that I went to a quite famous apparel shop. So, and this apparel shop is a premium shop, which of course with the highest sales target, but at the same time, if we achieve the sales target, right, then we actually can get more incentive. So back to back to 20 plus years ago, I can actually 1 month can earn 4,000-5,000 that time. So 4,000-5,000 that time actually is quite a lot, you know. And then this 4,000-5,000, actually I split into the 3 portions. So that is also a first time that I know that I need to, how can I allocate my money that I earn? So I split to 3 portions that first is like my living cost, my transport cost that I go to the workplace. And then another part is I want to save for my last year, final year degree, living cost, exam cost. I want to save the cost because I do not want to give burden to my parents anymore. I do not want to spend their money for my last year. And at the same time, the third portions, I actually giving back to my family. Yeah. So that time I give back to them 1,000. Honestly, I also never asked my mom that 1,000, what can I have on that 1,000? But literally, I also give back to them for the house expense. I mean, yeah, 1,000 for them to continue to maintain the family life. Yeah. So, so somehow I think all these bad things, I have just start learn that all the bad situations maybe turn your life upside down. Maybe it's like something happened that you don't know how to handle it, but somehow it's like it depends on you yourself whether how you want to step up. Yeah, how to want to step up from the situation. And end up here is after actually I'm quite okay. Of course, my parents actually quite proud of myself that I can complete my degree and then with a quite, I will say, a quite good result. So it's definitely I'm definitely one of the family members that they feel proud of me. Yeah, and at the same time, I also feel proud of myself. Like I have a small achievement because the last year that how I can complete is I get the loan to subsidize part of my course fees, and I just use all my money that I earned from that 9 months to actually support my living costs and also my exam fees. Yeah, so I tell myself that I can't fill any single paper in my last year because I can't retake. I don't want to waste my money. I don't want to spend my money to pay another round of the pay another round of the exam fees. So definitely, I also feel a little proud of myself that how I can achieve along the way from a happy kid that grew from glass house and how I can turn into have a different thought, have a different thinking, and I'm clear and I learn about what I want to be in future. Yeah. So that is actually something that I just want to share with you all, like some of the learning that from that moment is we actually should not blame anyone. It's like why you can't like that time, like my father have the business have financial issue or things like that. Actually no one blaming that said that, hey, why you can't run the business properly, why you get the business having so much of that. No one actually do this kind of blaming. So to me, I mean, from what I see is like, yes, this is the right way, because when things happen, we should find a solution that how we can get through or how we can move on. It's not something that just blaming and do nothing over there. So this is what I learned from the incident, from the past incidents. And I literally see that every single change, right, in the lifetime is different opportunity. it depends on how you want to see the things, and help myself to get more clear that who I want to be, what I want to be. Yeah. So this is somehow something have planted in my mind as like a seed plant into my mind until now. So I also hold this kind of thought. I do not know whether it's right or wrong, but somehow this is something that I already inherit in my mind, that this is how I want to carry my life. Yeah. Okay. So of course, after graduation, so very fast I'm very clear that what I want to be. So I want to get income and I want to get a job. So within a month after I graduate, I get my first job. I really blessing that I get my first job so soon. So end up I actually went into a 9 to 6 job. Yeah, from a local company and moved to a multinational company. So actually, I have been in actually it's a finance shared service. So I have been in finance shared service for 10 years. So yeah, so in these 10 years, so when I start my career, I literally very concerned about my performance. Yeah, I want everything done in a good shape, which is I also see myself is okay. I really done a good job. Yeah. So I will constantly also get feedback from my line manager. Yeah. I think that time my line manager could be have. Yeah, even I did a presentation, after I did a presentation or after I do something, right, I also will ask the feedback because I want to know whether anything that I can do better. Yeah, so I will just constantly ask feedback from others. It's like what I can be improved, and I will grab all kind of opportunity that I can, that regardless this is a new thing that I can explore. Yeah, to expand my knowledge, my experience, or the things that will actually like an opportunity for me to explore a new thing that which is benefit me in terms of my experience. So I will also grab all this kind of opportunity that to grow my business. So this is somehow in the past 10 years, I really focus on growing my career. Yeah. So of course, I will say that until today, I think until today in the past 10 years, that's not wasted. So I'm now will have a manager role in a multinational company. So, and also company will give me a good pay. Yeah. So, I mean, good pay in sense of is my pay is also not that like very low. Yeah. So I will continue my career ladder until one day. Actually, not until one day. Actually, it's a few years back. I start asking myself, what's the meaning of life? Yeah. So why I will have doubting myself about what the life means to me is, of course, there is something also hit me a few years ago. Then yes, actually it's actually make myself slow down a little bit to think about what's the meaning of life. What is life mean to me? Because I noticed that I want to I want to grow up my career until different level. Yeah, I also experiencing, I mean, with my role, actually with my role in shared service, I experiencing a lot of transitions project. When I say transition project means that I'm taking people tasks, like individual tasks in the location to a central location. So indirectly, I'm actually letting the other party losing job. Yeah. So and this is somehow is in my job scope, right? It's my job that I need to done. Especially like when I want to sell a new share service and bring in the service. So, but and I always need to work from 9 to 6 and even until 10. Yeah, it depends on whether I have a night meeting or not with other regions of colleagues. So I start thinking about what is the meaning of life for me. I seems like a lot of time only have work. So I don't know how many of you actually have similar thought like me. Is like most of your time is actually spending in your work. And when you have like some rest time, you will just like to not do nothing. It's just sitting there and do nothing because your mind has been exhausted. Yeah. So I feel that I feel that I apart from career, apart from my work, I feel like I have less quality time. I'm not saying that no time with my family or my son or my friends, but I just feeling that I have less quality time with my family. And I also have less quality time with myself. Why I say so is like, I start notice that like, yes, I will still, every Sunday night, I will have a dinner with my parents, or maybe every Saturday morning, I will have breakfast with my parents. But that one is just like, yeah, we just go for a dinner. And how much actually you are chit-chatting during the dinner? Or how even you are spending the 1 hour with them, but how quality is that time? So I felt myself is like, I last time I really less talking with them, even I'm spending time with them. We are all sitting in the same dining table for dinner. Yeah, I also like spending less time with my kids. It's just like, okay, my kids will be next to me, or he's doing his homework, or he's playing a game. But yeah, he just sit beside me. It's not something that I'm not with him, but whether there's a quality time or not. So I start thinking about why my life seems that only have my career. There's nothing else. Even I didn't spend quality time with myself. Yeah. So I ever think about few years back, seriously, I think about I want to have a change. I even think about, can I just quit my job? I even think about, can I just quit my job then? Yeah, I actually, that time I think about one thing is about, I want to open a coffee shop because I love pastry, I love cake, I love coffee. So I'm just thinking that, oh, I can be barista and open my coffee shop, run this coffee shop business. I will think about it, but you know that run a business means that you have to, because when you run the business, you actually need more time. I don't mind to spend that time to grow my business, but it's just like you have to quit your job in order you can focus on your business. Yeah, so I will think about that one, and then, but very quick in my mind is something that telling me that no, I can't afford to quit my job because I have so many commitments, right? So I also ever think about, okay, can I lower down my commitment? So lower down my living style or living spending. So in order for me to find others job, because I really want to find other job, which is I can balance my career and also my life. Yeah, it's a work-life balance. And I would like to find a job which is I can spend more time with my family, my friends, and myself. Yeah. So but somehow all these things ask me to quit a job and ask me to lower down my living spending. It seems not a quick fix. It seems not something that is a solution that I can just apply immediately. Yeah. So what I do is I start just think about how I can switch my lifestyle. So I will no longer read through office mailbox during weekend. No, it's a no for me unless I know that there is something super serious happen. So otherwise, I will not read through my office mailbox. I will no longer look into whatever flow in during the weekend or after the Friday office hour. Yeah. So why? Because I want to spend my time, my quality time with my family. So now I'm not just having dinner with my family. So after having dinner, I will still sit on the dining table, and automatically my parents will also sit on the dining table, and I will start chit-chatting. Just like when my sister coming back to home, then we also sitting there. At least we will have more, through the communication, through more chit-chatting, we actually know a bit more about like how's life, how's everyone life, right? So this is somehow a quality time. And now we'll spend more time with my kids. It's like I will ask him to actually work hard together with me. So we have some activity that we are together. And also whenever even he is playing game or he's actually watching YouTube, I will also sit beside him and ask, hey, what is this game about, or what's this YouTube about? Because you know there's a lot of YouTubers who talk a lot of things which this mom is already outdated. So I will ask him, it's like, okay, what this YouTuber is talking about. So why they actually jump here and there? Actually, I do not understand, right? So I will now spending more time with him is to ask him is like, oh, what you are doing. So from there, I also know a bit more about him and what is their thought in this generation. Yeah, so this is what I mean for the quality time. And also at the same time, I find that I also not taking good care of myself. Yeah, so I start also change my lifestyle. It's like, okay, actually maybe a question to everyone here, especially ladies. So who thinks that lose weight is the forever task for a lady? If you are or also have the same thought, then you actually can put yes. Yeah. Who think that actually lose weight is the forever business for ladies? So to me, actually, I'm the one that forever think about lose weight. So in the past few years, I mean, I have think about lose weight for many years. So in the past few years, I really more focused on it. Is like I also want to make myself look better, because why? When I start doubting myself, what my life is actually on, is it only have career? Is it nothing else? I also look at myself in front of the mirror, and I start look at myself. It's like, oh gosh, why I can look so down? Why I can look so unpresentable? Honestly, I really, and why I have always have a bloated tummy, and why I can't wear crop top, why I can't wear mini skirt or short pants. So it's just like, oh, I mean, I also want to make a change on myself. So a few years back, I more focused on doing this thing. So of course, what I try skipping diet, skipping meal, or I try avoid the carbs. But I can tell you, this is definitely not able to sustain. Yeah, I do not know everyone, but literally for me, definitely is not something can happen, because outside there's a lot of food having carbs, and like I told you all earlier, is I love gathering. So whenever gathering is cannot avoid eating, right? So whenever people ask me to go for makan, go for dinner, then I will just say yes. So I will not say no. So all these things like skipping diet or not eating carbs, I will start and then I will give up, and I will start to cycle again and again. Yeah. And also in the past few years, then I start adding in the exercise. Yeah. So from like 2-3 times until I every day do exercise. Because why? Because if I'm not doing the exercise, right, I feel anxiety. And I, except for exercise, it should be said that I thought the exercise could help me to lose weight. So I just want to do and do more. And until every day, until I have low energy, I have no energy to work out, I'm still grab myself to work out. Yeah. So until the extent that I feel anxiety, because literally I told my mom, I really so tired today. Can I not go for a workout? Then my mom, because my mom saw me every day workout, right? Then definitely she will say that, of course, why not? So you just rest today lah. So I will just say, then I will just spend silent. So after went silent, few minutes later, I will just grab myself to the yoga mat and start doing the workout. Yeah. So this is how, yeah. So this is how I looks like before my transformations. So I think I'm still not looking bad, a bit chubby. Yeah, the eyes don't know where the eyes going already. And then of course I will never dare to wear those tight close crop top. So always is t-shirt. Yeah, t-shirt, and then I will wear the A-line skirt because it will cover my butt. It will cover all my glute area. Yeah. So this is really how I looks like. So until last year, I met my coach, Hui Li. Yeah. So actually, we actually also have some story before we really meeting up each other. But that one is a long story short. So last year, actually, I met my coach, and I start the program. So in just 3.5 months, so okay, so I should say in this way. Before I start the program, I think that I want to lose weight, but I didn't set expectation. I even didn't think about how many kg I can lose, and I not even think about what will my body shape turn out. No, I seriously, I just honestly to you all, I didn't set any expectation. Yeah, because it's like you already go into the lose weight journey for more than 10 years. So it's like, okay, so this is another round of lose weight program, or another round that I'm looking for a solution to lose weight. So I never think about like how I will turn out. So in just 3.5 months, just through the coaching from my coach, I just listen whatever she asked me to do lah. So just through whatever guidance from her, right? 3.5 months, it's just literally 3.5 months. I'm first time meeting my abs line. Yeah. So who actually also aiming or dreaming that, oh, if I have dream abs line, I will feel happy. I don't know how many of you, seriously, abs line is something that I always look at the fitness model. It's like, wow, so pretty, so pretty. But I will just think that, oh, but it will not happen on me lah. Seriously, it will not happen on me. But when this thing happens, when the abs line is popping up on your body, you know how excited is that moment. Yeah. So this is how I can, seriously, it's really a surprise to me that I met my abs line, and it's the first time in my life. Yeah. And that's also, I mean, abs line is one of the dream that every lady would like to aim for it. And what you all think that there's also another common dream that ladies would like to achieve? Anyone have any wild guess or not? Except for abs line. So what other things that you think that lady would like to have it? So you all can think about it, and I will tell you is to wear bikini. Yeah. Wear bikini is actually also something that in my dream for many years. I dream myself that I can wear bikini and go to the beach and enjoy the sunshine. Actually, this is really my dream. I didn't bluff you, but this is seriously my dream. And this is my first time in my life that I can wear bikini. And I really feel that I can wear it in a way that I feel I'm good. Yeah. So this is how I actually transform from my program through our Wellness Experts program, and end up with now, which is in a more leaner and toner. Yeah, seriously, this is how my transformation journey. So like I told you all that, you know, the excited is like you never expect this will happen. So the full excitement actually make me super happy and share my achievement in my social media. So since then, there's the few ladies is actually lining up to knock my door. Yeah, they're actually asking me as like, what happened to you, Alice? Because they know me for many years. They know me that I never in this kind of fit and tone body shape. What they know me is always chubby. Yeah, always chubby. The face is super chubby. So people will start asking me like, hey, what happened to you? So with that, I'm really happy that I said, oh yeah, I have a coach, you know. So I start introduce them to my coach, and they also get a pretty good result. They seriously also get a good result. So from there, and in returns, right, after you, I mean, with no intention to have anything, you just share my excitement, and in return, they actually enroll into the program as well. And in return, it's like it's not. I mean, definitely, they looks good is something that I'm really happy, and in return, it's like a words of thank you, a word of thanks, not giving up me. Like thank you for like be part of the journey with them and help them to have transformed. So all this work is so amazing, and all this work is really. See, my tear is actually want to coming up again. So it's like, oh, I'm not only helping myself, actually I can help others as well. So this is why make me want to continue into this journey. Yeah, and from a happy customer that I now want to be ambassador, and from the ambassador, why I want to think about it, I want to become a part-time coach. Why? There's a reason. There's a reason. So next I want to show you all is, this is actually just few of my customer here. So all these ladies, they are totally amazing. They're actually from age group 20 plus until 40 plus. Okay. So they actually come with different reasons. They could come with, I want to lose weight, I just want to lose weight. Or they actually come with, I just want to be more fitter and leaner. And even that, some of them actually come with, I want to be more healthy, you know. Yeah. Healthy in the sense of they actually have maybe high cholesterol, they have high hypertension, the high blood sugars. So from this group, actually, I have customers that actually from having the high blood sugar, it's actually 10, 11, the rating is 10, 11. And now through this program, it's just few months old. Through this program, they actually dropped to 5, 6. Yeah. Yes, 5, 6 is still not a good level, but you see the tremendously help in their health. And I have another friend telling me that through this program, I no longer need to have my hypertension medicines. They can stop the medications. So just through a program that asking you to just stay healthy, eat healthily, how to have a balanced diet, how to activate your active lifestyle in the right way. Yeah, we always say 80, 20%, right? So in the right way, they actually can lose weight. What they want, they can get their body, good body shape, they feel happy, they feel confident now. Yeah. Or maybe they actually improve their health tremendously. They don't need to on medication. How nice is that? Who want to on medications, right? So instead of paying money for the medication, why not paying money for something good nutrition to help your health? We all will get aging more seriously, but it's just help you to delay a little bit from aging. Yeah, it will just prevent to help you, like maybe in your mid 50, then you will prevent, it will help you to prevent a little bit or help you to delay a little bit, like until 60 over or 70. So we all will get aging, but it will help you to delay the progress with the good nutrition. So this is how I feel the not only excited anymore, it's the satisfaction and how I see myself that I could help so many people to get healthy, fitter, leaner, pretty confident. Yeah, actually, I'm working in a pharmaceutical company. One of our vision is actually patient focus. So definitely, I know that even I'm doing the accounts, I'm in accounts, but I know that how my work, because I'm paying my supplier, I'm paying the vendor, and the research development that they can actually come out a good research, come out a good medicine for the society, for the patient. This is actually also a very good thing. My company actually, my corporate company is actually doing a very good things. But did you see my excitement here or not? I actually not only through this that is playing a role back end, I'm actually now put myself a little bit front, and I can help so many lives. And I know that there's a lot of, especially ladies out there, do you think that they do not want to have good body shape? Do you think that they do not want to look good, looks gorgeous? They want to. So this is how I see that the mission and visions here, that I can help them directly now. I can talk to them. I can share my story with them. I can work together with them to help them to get what they want. So this is why that I feel the excitement of in this business, and I do see the opportunity. So this is where I came from happy customer to ambassador, become a part-time coach, and the next that I aim is I really want to see myself in one day I can become a full-time wellness coach, because through this I can help people from different aspect and perspective. I can help them if they want to lose weight, get healthy, or even their lifestyle. Yeah, wellness, we are not only talking about lose weight, eating, drinking, or things like that. We actually also a lot of like your mentally health is also super important. You know, mentally health will actually kill a life. So I do see that there's more and more things in this community and what we can bring back to the society. So this is where I see that from a corporate, working in a corporate, that why I want to step out. I want to step out to help more and more people, and eventually I can become a full-time, which I can spend more time and help more people out there, which they actually have the needs. Yeah. So this is just my last slide, my sharing. So thanks everyone who stay until now to hear my story. I don't know, I hope that some of my story maybe will relate to you, or maybe you also think that yeah, this is something that is also that happened in my life previously. Yeah. Or maybe through through my story, I hope I could give you some inspirations here. Yeah, what I want to say here is stop dreaming. Yeah, stop dreaming, and we should start doing what we want to do. You know, sometimes no one actually stop you. The one who stop you is only you yourself to pulling you down, to pulling you back. That no, you can't do that. But just take out all the worries or whatever uncertain beside. Okay, if you have a dream, if you have something, not dream, even you have something want to do, just do it, because you don't make yourself regret, and after you do it, then only you know whether this is suitable for you or not. There's no harm, there's no any rookie, right? It's like you just try. Okay, you know that yes, I can do it or I can't do it, it's fine. That's not a problem, but just don't stop yourself. Yeah. So thank you. So this is my sharing for today, so I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, thank you.